right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Here we go. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
They lost both games to this team last year. Don't know if anyone noticed, but both clubs were just so bad. They felt embarrassed.
And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Philadelphia. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And the dunk by Edey.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Maxey. Back to Wade. 4-3. The rebound by Edey.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, about a week.
Here's Maxey. Pass to Wade.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that? And he hammers in the reverse slam.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Back to Wells. 5 on the clock.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First team foul.
Here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Wade. To the middle. Here's Reese. Back to Wade. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Boozer. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Shooting for Memphis, Boozer at the line for 2.
No good on that one. That one drops. He ties it up. So it's Philadelphia now. Outside Johnson. Outside Brown. Up top Edwards. 4 on the clock. Reese. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Left side Wells. Shoots over Johnson. Wells, that's good.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Woo! VA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
2 minutes remaining.
Thank you, Brian. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you guys.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
White can be a difference maker, especially when he's passing like that.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Coward. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Left side, Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Speed on display there from Brown.
Okay, knockout.
Wow.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Fires for three. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
We've got 33 seconds left now in the first quarter. Takes it inside. And the jam by Brown.
And the balance Brown has on these takes, refusing to let the D get the upper hand.
So both teams changing it up here. Grizzlies trail by 5. Down low. And it's Capella with the jam.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Now here's Brown. 9 points in the game. 4 on the clock. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
5 ticks left to play in the first.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Philadelphia. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
But they can't afford to get complacent because of the early success. There is still a lot of basketball to be played.
Pass to Edey. Soft touch off the glass. Edey's got 6.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Here's Bona. Oh, swiped away. And stolen by Murray. To the left side wing. Launches a 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Now the 76ers with it. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Six on the shot clock. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 5.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Coward. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The Sixers leading. Driving to the basket.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Outside for Henderson. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Well, they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Pass to Bona. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Philadelphia moving it around. 2 points. That one goes. And the 76ers lead by 6.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time. He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Pass to Wade. Here's Bona. Boozer grabs the board. Wagner for 3. On target from range. And now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
Stretching the defense out a little bit. Wagner knocking it down.
Maxey feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wade. Here's Bona. Shot clock at 5. Edwards for 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
The slashing Wagner, so adept at carving his way inside.
Maxey, that's good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter. What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Lets the 3 fly. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back over to you.
Thank you, Allie.
And at 6'5", White can definitely get up and finish. He's got some sneaky athleticism.
Into the lane. Outside Maxey. Hey, rejected by Capella.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Assisted by.
And so here is Philadelphia. Pass to Maxey. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
It's stolen by Maxey. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. It's hauled in by White. Here's Wells. Fires in the triple. Wells has got 5 points in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Brown. He's got 9. Pass to Maxey. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Sixers on top. They lead by 2. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Memphis trailing here. White looking it over to the paint. Here's Edey. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Now Maxey. Pass to Wade. Left side Maxey. Here's Reese. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And here are the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Here's Wells. No good. That would have tied it.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Watching Tyrese Maxey grow as a player has been special. He's constantly adding new wrinkles to the game, improving his skill set on both sides of the ball.
There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 12 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Three-pointer. Well, that's good.
We talk about the importance of shooting while in rhythm. He feels confident doing this from downtown on the break.
To the inside. Edey with a steal. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes 2 points, moves on. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
6 to shoot. From the top of the key. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 14.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Back to White. Here's Coward. Off target from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
The kick out to Maxey. Pass to Reese. Philadelphia moving it around. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Coward. An easy 2 on the layup. Coward's got 6 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Brown. 9 points in the game. And the jam by Brown.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
And it's Edey missing. The Sixers lead by 4. Pass to Reese. Oh, and he can't cap off the break.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
They set the pick. Oh, big finish!
Wow. Okay, I see you. When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the 2-man game.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. Maxey with it. 14 points for him. Outside, Brown. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Wagner with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. For the lead. And it's laid in by Henderson. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
It's Edwards on the wing. And Franz Wagner picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with some changes. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen. And now Memphis on the break. The 3 is up. The rebound by Murray. The Sixers trailing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Bona. And he jams it home with authority.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And it's Coward missing. And the 76ers with possession. Stolen by Capella. It's a one-on-one situation. And that one's good. Coward. Coward's got 9.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Memphis, 58.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Maxey. Drives to the hoop. Maxey on the wing. Pass to Bona. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Scoot Henderson. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Philadelphia.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
Rebound by Philadelphia.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Maxey. Back to Wade. Outside Edwards. Puts it up from 17. Philadelphia with another miss. Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Henderson. And he banks in the layup.
The fundamentals Wagner possesses are really impressive. Franz such a skilled and willing passer at his position.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game? Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I was able to catch the message that Memphis' coach was giving to his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
Allie, thank you. Pass to Reese. From deep three-point range. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Wagner for three. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triples. That's 3 in a row. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. The Sixers lead by 4. Outside Maxey. Deflects the pass. And he drives in. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
From downtown, Edey rips down the board. To tie it up, and he sinks the jumper.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Here's Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Edey with a double team. Yes, sir!
Bro, he only got 19 minutes. He only 19, bro. He only 19. He only in 19 minutes.
This team wants Maxey to have the ball in his hand. He is a great decision maker that gets better every year.
Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Off on the layup. And here's Memphis. There's the foul to try to stop the break. But that'll be a clear path foul. They'll get a free throw in possession here. He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Oh, deflected. .55 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's the pass to Brown. Wide open look. Nice. That one's good.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Shot clock at 3. Both hands there for a little extra.
Big-time bucket to put him in front. Now they've got to put everything into their D and come up with a big stop.
Timeout, Grizzlies. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Edey inside. Here's Wagner. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Edey. So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that about wraps it up.
Look for a different way, I'll still find it. You take one step forward, 2 steps back.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot. And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl-Anthony Towns creates for defenses. Coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. PA?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Assisted by.
And Williams punches it home.
Mark Williams beasting big time above the rim.
Maxey attacking. Here's Wade. He hits the back iron and sinks it. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Harper. Pass to Walsh. Fires the three. Here's Williams. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Good cleanup job by Williams that time, collecting the miss and then going right up for his own shot.
Here's Maxey, plenty of space. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Harper. Here's Williams. And it's in there. Williams has got 6 points.
That's what Williams does the majority of his work offensively.
Here's Edgecote, guarded by Barrett. Here's Edgecote. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And that one is hammered home.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Down low. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Drive by Brown. It's rebounded by Walsh. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Pass to Williams. Here's Edgecombe. Nice! Big finish!
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Here's Walsh. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Brown can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Towns outside. Reese with the rebound.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Parker. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Maxey. Still without a bucket. Lets it fly from 18.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Yeah, you're right. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Here's Maxey. And counted from 19 feet away.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. Well, it's clear he's frustrated. Just needs to slow things down a touch and let the offense come to him.
2 points. That one goes. Harper's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here is Maxey. Going inside. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's Maxey. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Milwaukee. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Clock at 6. And Clark, whether we're comparing players or voting for the annual awards, defense is a factor that is often undervalued.
Yeah, I agree with that wholeheartedly. I mean, we love to see people score in a variety of ways. We like to see that offensive skill set on display. But, you know, defensive stats are critically important, but not as easy to identify and count. But yet, and still, it's half the game, so you can't overlook it.
Back to Murray. Pick by Murray. Puts it up. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Lillard outside. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Murray. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Bucks.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Hey, Lillard's not the biggest guy on the floor, but I tell you what, he plays with great passion and can do work inside.
That one goes in.
Tough period. I mean, he's just 1 for 5 in this frame. Struggling to get back on track.
Pass to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. 76ers trail by 15. Takes it inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report. No one near him. Again, Philadelphia.
He's found his game in this second quarter, looking very assertive now.
To the paint. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
76ers trail by 11. To the inside. Here's Bona. They kick it out to Murray. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Simons missing.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage in. As a result, they've got a big lead.
Pass to Bona. Inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Out left to the wing. From downtown. Rebound by Philadelphia. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
I just love the ball movement.
Back to Simons.
Position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Second team foul.
Here's Bona. Simons deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
Great instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and then made a play on it.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Pass to Edgecombe. Back to Brown. .29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Damian Lillard with the rebound.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Where? And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Well, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Got it off in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Milwaukee closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly.
Big time hops on display there. What a throwdown by Brown.
From deep, Harper. Reese with the rebound. 76ers trail by 9. Pass to Wade. Philadelphia moving it around. Maxey attacking. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. Wade's got 5.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Now here's Towns. Now Maxey. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Edgecombe. Back to Brown. The kick out to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. The 15-footer. Nice jump shot.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Towns driving. Oh, it's stolen. Outside, Brown. Off the mark there with a 3.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I'd take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside. Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly, the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
Good chance here for Barrett. And he hits the jumper. 5 points in the game.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Maxey. Pass to Wade. Back to Maxey. And here's Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Philadelphia.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
No good on the shot. 76ers trail by 6. And he's gone for the lob. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Deflects the pass. Brown with the steal. Here's Reese. Pass to Edgecombe. Maxey on the wing. Outside, Brown. Brown attacking. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. And the 76ers making a change here.
Number 11.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. 16 feet out. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Philadelphia with another miss.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The 3, Barrett. No good. Outside, Brown. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. The 3 is up. The Sixers again can't hit.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Towns for three. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To stop the drought. Oh, misses the dunk.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you, B.A.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Walsh can't get it to go.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch. He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
76ers trail by 9.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Kicks it out to Barrett. Three-pointer. Can't get it to drop. It could go. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the...
Milwaukee, 45.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. The Bucks leading by 9. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
The kick out to Edwards. The three. The shot, no good. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Towns. The baseline, Jay. And he gets it to go.
And, you know, you look at that form and release. Towns is as capable as they come from the mid-range.
Wade misses.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So it's Milwaukee now. They lead by 11. Pass to Harper. From the arc. Nails it from 3.
3-point.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Milwaukee.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
76ers trail by 14. For 3, Maxey. Now Milwaukee moving it up. And that one is stopped right through.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Put your hands together for your Philadelphia 76ers BNP.
Now here's Maxey. They need this. He can't hit that time. The Bucks leading by 16. Knocks it loose. Pass to Towns. Puts it up from 15. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Maxey, that's good.
The unbridled confidence of Maxey at the arc, you can see it and feel it. He knows how good he is.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Pass to Wade. From deep. Brooks with the rebound. And here's Milwaukee now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
Sinks it from distance.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
That one's in there.
Hey, every time Dame shoots it, you feel like it's going to drop.
Maxey. Yes, sir, with the three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him at all times, or he will bury you.
Milwaukee leading by 12. Brooks. The three is off. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And the Bucks pushing it up now. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Williams. And rejected. Takes a three. Cash from downtown.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Intercepted. Here we go, all alone. Pulls up for three. Money from three.
Savvy move to pull up from three-point range on the break there. When you can shoot it like he can, if you got it, take it.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Murray.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Jams it home!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And it's Williams off the drive. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
And the 76ers call time here. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Beyond the arc. Ooh, it misses. Williams fires. Cast it in from 7 feet out. And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 8. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
So Milwaukee wins it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.